Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets, and this is the Vosteed Naga that we have here to do a disassembly and cleaning of today. This is a top liner lock version. Pretty cool knife. I really like those scales. Don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but really cool scales. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, this knife is on loan to me from Karco. So really appreciate him allowing me to take a look at this knife. Sorry, Karco. I had a brain lapse there and couldn't remember for a second where it had come from. Alright, and come on, Vosteed. I'm going to switch out to a T6. Not a big deal, but I'd rather it be T8. And they're spinners, so let's grab the T6. Little finger bit drivers, and we'll use that to hold while we back that out. That's got us one out. And there's two out. And we don't have to do that third one there. This should come apart now. And there it kind of jumped, didn't it? We had the little stop pin there. And here you can kind of see how it works. It's just a liner lock with a push button on it, and that push button pushes it out of the way, pushes the lock bar out of the way. It'll make contact. Well, let's see if I can get since we've got it apart here. If we've got it, let's see if I can do this without cutting myself. When it's in place with a pivot on there, you disengage and then you're able to turn. So pretty stable lock system in my opinion. Alright, let's go ahead and get that in alcohol. Let's get the bearings in alcohol. We'll get that pivot pin in alcohol as well. And then we'll just wipe everything down. There's nothing really nothing crazy on the internals of the knife. But yet I still like to take a look at the knife and see what's going on with it. We'll wipe down the lock face there and just kind of wipe this stuff off. So everything is nice and clean. I'll get another alcohol pad and we'll wipe this blade off. What I'll do then is grab a cotton tip applicator and get in the areas that I normally wouldn't be able to get into. We'll dip that in the alcohol. Clean that hole where the pivot goes. Same for this side. And then we'll check that collar over here. We actually had the collar fall out on that side, so I'll go ahead and wipe that down, set that back in place, and clean that as well. Making sure there's no junk there. Again, we'll check that. Okay. All right, let me get a fresh. I like using a fresh alcohol swab, especially when I start into the cleaning the bearings, because I don't want any kind of grit to get in those bearings. We're just going to wipe that down and wipe that down. Set that aside and let it dry for a few minutes, or a minute or two. Shouldn't take us long to clean everything else up. Let's clean that pivot. And get so I can see some residue there, so I'm just going to kind of get that and clean that out. Probably Loctite. Alright, what else? Got to get that pivot screw out. And Now we got to switch back to our T8. Be awful handy if I if I had a separate driver with the T8 in there, which I could do, but it's this. I like this driver. And we got some junk out of there. Let's try it again. Oops. Let's see what we got there. Got a little residue there at the top, but I think that's just some Loctite residue. Alright, let's go ahead and start putting this back together. Of course, we will take the pivot screw and seeing on the liner here, if I can get it to focus, that flat spot corresponds with the flat on the pivot screw. Let's put the collar on. We don't want to forget the collar, or we'll be taking it back apart. Also, then we'll put on a bearing, and I like to put the open, kind of, if it's this style of bearing, I'll put that open side toward the blade, since the blade has the cutout for the bearing. Kind of like that being down in there. I'll grab my gunny glide and put a couple little dots of gunny glide there. We'll then grab the blade, slide that on, and then I'll grab this other bearing, put it in place, and again, a couple little spots, and I like to put it up next to the pivot so just a little bit can get down there in between the blade and the pivot. Alright, so we've got that there. Let's not forget the stop pin, which that stop pin appears to go right there, since we've got the other pin here. Alright, that's everything that needs to be in place. Put that back right as so, and then we'll grab this pivot screw. We will put a little bit of Loctite on it and get it in place. And then we'll switch back out to the T6. And remembering that we had to use, did we have to use the, I think I said they were spinning, didn't I? I've actually done several videos tonight, so they start to run together a little bit after a while. We'll get that tightened, and then we'll use the finger bit to make sure they're good. Okay, centering looks good so far. I will hold this. Come on now. Well, I guess it would help if I got the right size. Okay. Got to get that T6. And T6 on this side as well. I really like these 3D printed finger bits. Skiff Made Blades actually does these, and they also make some aluminum ones as well. Come in handy for sure. Alright, let's switch back to that T8, and I want to see how we're doing here. Looks like we're going to have some blade play, and we do. So I need to tighten that up a little bit. We'll need to close it, open it back up. We've got centering is pretty good. I think I need to tighten it just a hair more. Alright, let's see what we're looking at like. That looks pretty decent. And the action is pretty good. So there we go. That's the Vosteed Naga, N-A-G-A. And hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the knife. This one's a little bit different, and that's fine. It's the blade shape's a little bit different. And again, appreciate Karco allowing me to take a look at it. Hope to see y'all again soon. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thanks again for watching.